Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back for your daily crypto news and analysis. And we have a lot to talk about when it comes to the cross-border payment market. It is a massive market, once valued at $156 trillion, now projected to be worth almost $280 trillion by just 2028. This is a market that continues to grow astronomically, and the opportunity for new age technologies to truly tap into it and revolutionize the technology behind it, it is unlimited. So with that in mind, I do hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night, or if you guys are out there in the world. If you guys have been enjoying the content, or even if you are new to the channel, I advise you all to hit that subscribe button. We are getting so close to 100,000 subscribers. It is absolutely incredible, to say the least. I do appreciate it, and I'm very thankful for every single one of you out there that are still showing support to the channel. But guys, I'm telling you, you do not want to miss any updates going forward. The entire world of DLT, blockchain, crypto, it's all changing in a way where utility is going to matter. And we're now ushering in to the fourth industrial revolution. And once that happens, there is no turning back. So let's dive on in and let's talk about a few things. So big shout out to Chad Steingraber, the top 100 cross-border payments 2024 companies. This list was just recently released. Now, I noticed that there's no crypto companies on here. If you go back to like 2023, for an example, on the bottom left, you have crypto, where Circle, Ripple, and Stellar are mentioned. And I believe that they were mentioned back on 2022, 2021, 2020, and some other previous ones as well. It's definitely surprising, to say the least, but I will say this. This is loaded with a ton of major partners that are tapped in with Ripple payments, or if you will, on-demand liquidity. And as Chad is saying here, you don't need Ripple directly because so many are plugged into the payments platform and will use XRP plus USD stablecoin for settlement. And this is true. There's so many names on here that I can just see right now that are already tapped in with Ripple, or even Stellar, or even Circle. Now, beyond this, right? Going over here to this video that got posted by Smoke Dog, this is actually highlighting the Cross-Border Payments 100 2022 list. And we have here Ripple and Stellar highlighted as DLT and crypto organizations that focus on cross-border payments. Companies highlighted equals opportunities to modernize existing structures. And the reason why I'm bringing this back up is because back in 2023, these two were mentioned. But now they got rid of the crypto section. And I'm just very surprised about that, because I do think that if they still had the crypto section on here, I'm sure that Ripple, Stellar, and even Circle were probably outbeating another name on here. But maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But listen closely to this video.
Maybe to frame this visual that you guys see here, this is not specific to startups or VCs. These are established companies. They have cross-border payments has to be either a primary activity or a substantial revenue line. So you will see across these, traditional financial institutions that have a large segment in cross-border payment offerings, independently owned public companies that are non-financial institutions. You also see, emerging and innovative product lines such as, distributed ledger technologies or other VC-backed growth stage companies. What you see here is opportunity. So the more logos is, more organizations viewing cross-border payments as a ripe opportunity to modernize, to mature, to offer different value-added services for whatever region they might be representing. So we sometimes view cross-border payments have been around for a really long time. They're tried and true, and that is true. But at the same time, our customer expectations are changing, choice is evolving, and what people might need now that we have kind of this global or globalization phenomenon, that needs to adapt and change all of the organizations out there. So I always find the logo slide interesting, because it proves that where there are challenges and friction, there are many opportunities for all of us out there.
And, this is true. And even if you look at the initiatives there, it's like proliferation of payment schemes, evolution of legacy infrastructures, data and validation solutions, and even seamless technical integration. And that's all API-based services. And when we talk about that, right, you go back to how big of a role APIs are really playing in the entire evolution of everything. The BIS, the IMF, the World Bank, they are all mentioning specifically API-based services and API plug-and-play technology. It is so crucial. Now, beyond this, April 9th of this year, capturing the $250 trillion cross-border payments opportunity. Guys, I always say that even if 1% of this market is moving over Ripple rails, tapped in with XRP, And before anyone is sitting in the comments talking about how, oh, it's not going to move over XRP because of the stablecoin, because of this, that, whatever, we know that tapping into XRP is the best in class technology way of just revolutionizing cross-border payments. If we go over here to my profile, for an example, and we go to media and we scroll down, right? I posted an image. It's a little bit ago, but it's an image regarding why XRP will be tapped in. And let me find that real quick for you guys. It's a little bit in the past, but this is the image right here from October 17th. And this is 3 major discounts to the cross-border payments landscape. You have with Ripple with XRP, and then also Ripple XRP with a low volatility XRP. The percentage here is obviously, straightforward, right? You have 33%, 42%, and then 60%. When you are looking at this, right, you are nearly doubling what you would be saving in fees by using Ripple with a low volatility XRP. Now, that's when XRP is stable in value. I don't believe that it's going to be stable in value when it's cheap. It's going to be extremely expensive at that time, and it's going to be pretty much low volatility. Now, initially with just Ripple and XRP, you still see 42% savings on cross-border payments. This is why I say, like, XRP will be tapped in. There is no doubt about that in my mind. And capturing just 1% of this market by providing 42% savings, yeah, I think it's a no-brainer for anyone to really kind of look into this and say, yeah, I think that Ripple and XRP are definitely going to be 2 major players. And by the way, even have Tranglo being mentioned here. We already know that Tranglo is a big giant that is already tapped in with Ripple and XRP. There is some other big names on here as well, but for the most part, we are still eyeing Ripple and XRP because they've been at the forefront of this for so long. Now, let's look into some of the connections that really kind of confirm and solidify Ripple's name in the cross-border payments landscape. First and foremost, going back to December 17th, 2021, we have from Craig DeWitt, proud to share, I've been selected as Vice Chair, U.S. Faster Payments Council for cross-border payments, investigating CBDCs and the best-in-class technologies to make them possible. Some big industry players, including Ripple, involved, more to come. And over here, if we look at the About section, the Faster Payments Council is an industry-led membership organization whose vision is a world-class payment system where Americans can safely and securely pay anyone, anywhere, at any time, and with near immediate funds availability. By design, the FPC encourages a diverse range of perspectives and is open to all stakeholders in the U.S. payment system, guided by principles of fairness, inclusiveness, flexibility, and transparency. The FPC uses collaborative, problem-solving approaches to resolve the issues that are inhibiting broad, faster payments adoption in this country. This is an organization that you want to keep a close eye out on. And by the way, yes, the U.S. Faster Payments Council and Ripple have already published so many documents, PDF files, regarding changing the way money is moving even within the U.S. Now, also, you have the Cross-Border Payments Interoperability and Extension Task Force composition from July of 2023. This is the CPMI. And look at the names here. Yes, Ripple's the only name on here from the blockchain space. And it's just crazy to me that everyone is still ignoring these facts. And by the way, look at all of these big banks down here. These are pretty big names, right? We're not talking about any small names. No, we're talking about Bank of China, Commonwealth Bank of Australia, Deutsche Bank, Mercado Pago, Mercura, RIA, Societe Generale, Wells Fargo, Wise, Nubank, and the list goes on and on. Even JP Morgan's on here. But guess what? That's not only it. Look at all of the major central banks that are representatives or are senior officials of member central banks that are on the CPMI. Look at this. Massive central banks from all around the world. This is something very, very significant to focus on. Now, beyond this, we also know that recently, back in October of last year, the BIS CPMI publishes harmonized ISO 20022 data requirements for enhancing cross-border payments. This is from the Bank of Korea. And by the way, they highlight the fact that they are aligned with this. In fact, they're currently in the process of adopting ISO 20022 into their BAC Wire Plus, which is their large value payment system. Also, Bank of England. This is October 17th. Bank of England welcomes release of BIS CPMI harmonized ISO 20022 data requirements for cross-border payments. This is all harmonization of standardization. And then also the ECB. Guys, big deal here. The ECB is even welcoming the CPMI's report on harmonized ISO 20022 data requirements for cross-border payments. All of this is around harmonization of standardization to implement specific technologies to reinvent the wheel around cross-border payments and pretty much target those targets set by the G20 to improve the cost, speed, and transparency of cross-border payments. Now, beyond this, we also have over here, new video on Ripple's homepage paves the way towards the new mainstream jargon, Ripple's payments. Check it out. Big shout out to XRP Drops for this.
Blockchain technology can appear complicated. I'm here to show you it's not. Hi, I'm Pegah Soltani, and I'm the head of payments product at Ripple. So what I find fascinating is that trillions of dollars of value move across borders every year. By 2030, it's expected to reach 300 trillion. Despite this growth, global payments are often expensive, slow, prone to error. Fortunately, at Ripple, we're changing the way value moves around the world. We use blockchain technology and digital assets to enable faster, more affordable, and more transparent payments for both our customers and their customers. Here's how it works. Let's say a business wants to send pounds from the UK to the Philippines. First, they request an FX quote on pricing and foreign exchange. The business receives the quote, approves it, and then submits payment instructions. A digital asset acts as a bridge currency moving from the UK to the Philippines. It is then converted to local currency through Ripple's global partner network. The recipient then receives the exact amount quoted to them in Philippine pesos in real time. It's that simple. And when you're ready to scale to new corridors, Ripple's global payout network provides access to key markets and currencies, including many that were traditionally difficult to reach. You can start transacting within as little as 3 weeks, and your payments will settle in seconds, not days. The future of finance is here.
And there you guys have it. This is from a Ripple employee talking about how the future of finance is literally here. And yes, it's all happening right now, and it's all towards mainstream adoption of blockchain-based technology around payments. And the best part is they don't even have to agree to it. They will be utilizing on-demand liquidity or even just blockchain itself behind payments without even realizing it. It's just like the internet. Nobody even knows about TCP over IP. They don't get it. They just know that when they are loading up the, internet, that they can go to YouTube, they can go to Twitter, they can go to, whatever they're going to, the internet works. They don't know how, but it does. And it's just the same way with payments. They're not even going to realize it. Now, beyond this, right, we also have this video here, whereas absolutely stunning new Ripple video. Ripple's mission is to build breakthrough crypto solutions for a world without economic borders. Check this out.
To build breakthrough crypto solutions for a world without economic borders. One thing that unites our customers is the need for a secure and dependable solution. And our customers truly do span the globe, from North America to LATAM to APAC and EMEA. It's absolutely critical for us to build a product that works for our customers, no matter where they're located and no matter what their business use case is.
Chemistry and great team spirit is what makes our relationships and our partnership work so well. By working with Ripple for the past nearly 3 years, our partners love the solutions and we are able to onboard quite a number of new customers. Since then, we have processed approximately $1.3 billion worth of transactions. That is a big milestone for both Ripple and Triangle. I think the numbers speak for itself.
We believe Ripple have the same values, the same focus, and will deliver significant benefits to our partners and to their customers in terms of being able to access digital services real time and therefore drive economic value and benefit to the end customers.
The Ripple payment solution was implemented here since 2019. It gave us a new process. We've increased and upgrade our process and give us new technologies. And we know a new market about the cryptocurrencies. That is a new process for us, and there was changing our mind and our view about the FX process for this. The Ripple payment solutions give us a new level and a new different word for work. This process was provided to us enter in new corridors and new markets. We have more than 10 companies in the last years from here to a new companies that I cannot work until now.
Since Ripple started our network, we've moved over $30 billion worth of volume in over 20 million transactions. But most importantly, last year alone, over 60% of our volume came from on-demand liquidity using the digital asset XRP. That is the future.
Lulu leverages on the Ripple payment solutions to speed up the
I just want to pause this to let you guys know that the SVP and MD at Ripple literally just told you guys that using XRP around cross-border payments tapped in with on-demand liquidity is the future. You all heard that. 60% of their transactional volume was over on-demand liquidity last year.
adoption. Whenever we enter a new partnership, this has actually allowed us to grow the number of correspondents in the last few years, where we used to have a couple of numbers like 5 to 6 new partners coming in. It is actually going in 10s and 20s in the last few years, thanks to Ripple's infrastructure for that. Before Ripple payment solutions came in place, we had to depend on multiple liquidity partners across the globe. This used to be a challenge. We have the flexibility now of increasing the working capital or actually decreasing the working capital as per the need of the business. This has really made us stand out in terms of our competitors. We are confidently going back to the new partners and to the new customers to actually deliver the promise that we have, that is deliver payments across the globe in 15 seconds.
So it's not like we don't have money, but the money is parked in various accounts across the world. So here's where Ripple liquidity solution or treasury solution comes in. It is just wonderful. It gives us that extra liquidity for us to accelerate our business and really not bother or worry about trying to move money across accounts. It's really helped us, especially in businesses like SME business, almost double our growth. And that's something that I credit the treasury solutions for. When we look at the future and what we're trying to build together, I think Ripple is with us every step of the way.
Ripple's solutions aren't just limited to payments. We're also providing crypto solutions for liquidity that ultimately propel the global financial system into the future where it belongs.
For crypto, the future holds a more critical part in actual business activities. And we're in a very important part of our industry right now where we're transitioning away from really purely speculative use cases to actual commercial use cases. There's some instant benefits that we get from Liquidity Hub. Programmatic, upfront pricing that allows acquisitions and withdrawals of NFTs instantaneously. That is a big order that doesn't really exist from the other platforms that we've tried before. Not to mention, Ripple is building crypto for business, which means that they have a suite of products, not just Liquidity Hub, but external payouts through their payment network, as well as additional features that they're bringing to bridge these products together. That is an unbeatable offering for a business like ours, who lives and dies by our ability of trading, as well as making pay-ins and payouts to our global customer base.
At Ripple, we are totally dedicated to making that happen for our customers, to ensure that they can continue to deliver for their own customers.
And like I said, Ripple is at the forefront of dominating this $250 trillion industry, all with XRP. And all it takes is just 1% to be settled through XRP for XRP to be absolutely valuable. And I'm not talking about $10. No, we're talking about triple digits plus. Now, do we get there overnight? No. Do we get there in a year or two? No. But it will happen. Why do I believe that it will happen? Because of all of the connections that Ripple has already, they already made these major connections. They're already working on a lot of these major groups. They're already working with the central banks. They have 20 to 30 central banks already aligned perfectly with them. Guys, it is seriously only a matter of time until Ripple truly takes over, and it's already happening right now. These small major feats that they're taking, I'm telling you, it's all building for the last stage, which is once regulations are in place, there's no turning back. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.